25 minutes, that's crazy.
Gary, what was the kind of, from your perspective, the mood, the atmosphere like on the bench when Steph goes out, when you find out he's not coming back tonight?
You know, every time he goes in the back, you hold your breath. But he's got us out of so many jams this season. So for us just to have us back for this one game, hopefully it's one game, you know, guys just stepped up and made plays.
And how would you just characterize the collective team defensive effort against Minnesota tonight?
We was locked in, you know, did what we needed to do, limit their shots and, you know, got on the glass and rebound, which we knew that, you know, we didn't do such a great job in the last series.
Jimmy went back to Miami this year, but how do you think he responded to maybe an unfriendly environment coming back here tonight also?
I didn't think it was too much behind coming back to Minnesota, more than Miami. But, you know, Jimmy always wants to make a statement, so glad we got that done for him today.
You guys had 18 offensive rebounds. How'd you really play even better against this big Minnesota team?
Just being together, gang rebound, help Jimmy and Dre down there with big fellas. So emphasize he's coming back in gang rebound and then get out and running.
Anytime you lose Steph, obviously it's a big adjustment, a big scare. But when you have Jimmy, how does that change sort of the tenor of it?
You still get life, you know. You got Jimmy and Dre. You know, Buddy stepped up, made shots, made plays. But when you got another alpha like Jimmy, you know, give him the ball and, you know, play off him. So, you know, we hold our breath when he went down. I mean, Steph went out, but, you know, we still got Jimmy buckets.
You've had a hamstring strain before. What are the challenges in recovery, and what is that process like?
A lot of conditioning. You're going to have to do a lot of conditioning to get back. But, you know, it's not fun. It's uncomfortable, you know, day to day, especially when early, you know, you feel you got to get through it, get through the rest period where you got to let it heal. But other than that, you know, you come back, attack rehab, and get back as soon as you can.
What are the keys offensively if you guys are without Steph for a game or two here?
Take care of the ball, get stops, rebound, and run, try to get easy ones.
We've all seen Buddy and Jimmy go back and forth. It's hilarious. And Draymond said they were even going back and forth, I guess, kind of heated in the huddle. What's it like with those two guys? What's the competitive level when they're together? It's a moment like this. What was that like to see?
That was good. You know, big brother, little brother, and they're talking it out. You know, they have a relationship where they can, you know, have that conversation at a high level, high voices, and go back and forth. But it comes from a good place, and you know, they're just trying to win and do the right thing and make the right plays. So, you know, when that happens, they talk it out and figure it out, and at the end of the timeout, they're on the same page.
You had certainly your stints with Ant. What was going right with you guys the way you played him?
Just limit his touches, make it difficult, send him to crowds, make him finish over at the rim. You know, he missed some easy ones today. Figures that he's going to come out game two more aggressive than he did today. So just continue to repeat that and just make it tough for him, make his catch tougher and limit his touches.
What has Pat Spencer brought to the group this season, and what do you expect from him in a bigger opportunity here?
Pat brings a lot of different pieces. His IQ, high IQ guy. He knows what we're trying to do. He comes in aggressive, makes plays, feisty, plays with a chip on his shoulder. You know, he helps our team in very different ways. He's on the bench coaching. When he gets in, he knows how to play basketball at a high level. So, you know, whenever he needs, whatever we need, you know, Pat comes in, handles, gets us into our offense. Yeah, he's just a jack of all trades.
I realize all hamstrings are different, but how long were you out, and what sort of? I mean, Steve was saying he doesn't expect Steph to be available Thursday right off the bat. But what's kind of the best case in your mind, having gone through it?
Be available Thursday.
Realistic best case. Let me rephrase.
Well, I haven't heard anything, but you probably got more info than me. So if that's the case, you know, we got to have his back for one more game. You guys are great. Have a great night. Get out of here. It's 12 o'clock.